about 3 different ways of adding colors in CSS. So the first one is the one you're already used to, which is the naming convention. Like you already have the color to be red, you can change this to be blue, you can change this to be orange, all of the colors. But then there's another way, because you might read other people's code and then realize that they're using something different from names. So this is much more powerful than just name, because if you type in red, it's just going to give you red. But if you need something that is slightly red or a bit of white and has some sort of blue coloring underground, things like that, or you want to you want to have a faint red or a very deep red, so you need to start to change the way it is written. So if you look at what we have here, this is another format of writing colors in CSS. So this first one is actually giving you the value or quantity of red. Then the second one is giving you the quantity of green, and the third one is giving you the quantity of blue. So this 255 is the highest you can have, and the least is 0. So the 255 is telling you that you want to have a very deep red, but some sort of green combined with that deep red, then some sort of blue combined with these two. So by the time you have the 3 combined, just when you're doing color mixture in school, so you have the different red, green, and blue mixed together in these different quantities. So this is the color it's going to give you. So I'm going to copy this line, which is what we have, and instead of having orange here, I'm going to change this to that color code that we have just copied. So if we load our page, now you can see the color has changed a bit. Now I'm going to just play around with the quantity we have here. Let's say we want the quantity of this one to be about 211, or sorry, 217 is okay. And then we load the page, so we would see that we have this color. So just like once you start changing or playing around with the colors with this quantity of values, then you know what the color will give you eventually. There is another way of adding colors, which is this style. This style is called the X value styling. So the X value gives you the ability to use color codes. So you should know that the color code is always in 6 or 3 characters. So the first 2 is FF, which is white, then these 2, 63, and this last 2, which is 47. So this equivalent is giving you the color X code. And there is another one, which is HSL, which is also in quantities and values. Now there is one more thing you should always remember, just as I have always been saying this. You do not need to memorize all of this. If you go online and you can check color picker. So color picker will give you this one, so that you can pick whatever color you want. For example, I'm going to move this around. You can see we have different colors. Then from here you can pick. It's going to give you the exact value of the X or the RGB if that is what you want, or the HSL if that is what you want. So you do not need to memorize it. Just get a color picker, move around to get the color value, then just copy your X value and then paste it in your color section here. So you would then have that particular color in your page, which is this. So which is exactly what we picked. So there is no need for you to waste time because you want to start memorizing the values of colors.